Hey there! It is Tuesday evening, just after 5 o'clock, about 20 after or so. It is the evening or afternoon, however you want to look at it, of day 6. Tomorrow's my big weigh-in. Tomorrow morning, I get to go to the doctor's office and actually officially get weighed in, see how much I've lost, if I've lost anything, or how I'm doing, you know, how I'm maintaining, and he'll know. So, looking forward to it. Really curious. I've been refusing to weigh myself this week. You know, they say that weighing yourself constantly, since your weight fluctuates so much in and out of a regular day, you'll discourage yourself because you're not seeing the weight loss like you want to. So, I'm not weighing myself. I'll let him do it on a weekly basis, as, you know, we agreed on. And, honestly, I can't think of any place I can find a scale accurate enough, you know, that's been calibrated properly, and I know I can trust it. So I'm just not going to do it. I'll let him do it on a weekly basis. But today's been a good day. My regular breakfast: egg whites and turkey sausage, fabulous. Went to the cafeteria for lunch. Went down to the chow hall, and today was Chinese food day. Oh, that made me mad, because I love me some Chinese food. Orange chicken, fried rice, they had some kind of kung pao beef or something like that. Egg rolls. Oh man, I was not a happy camper. I was like, you jerks. Because, you know, of course, everything is to slight me. You know, just because there's, you know, another 1,000 people that work at the hospital, it's all because of me. So, so anyway, but with all the Chinese food, they had hamburger patties and hot dogs. So I had a hamburger patty for lunch. And it's the first red meat, the first beef I've had in 6 days. I've been having chicken, turkey, and I had fish. It's the first, you know, ground beef of any kind that I had. And I went and actually asked Mirana, who's our lunch lady, our chow hall manager, you know, what type of meat it was, how lean it was. If it was, you know, 60%, whatever. Well, it's 85% lean ground. So not bad. And then I took it, and they've got them sitting. They cook them, they fry them, but then they leave them in this pan. They leave it in this pan of, like, butter mix, oil, grease. I don't know what it is. But they leave it in there soaking so it doesn't dry out under the lights or under the steam tray. So it was very, very wet and greasy. So I took it, I weighed it on the way out of the cafeteria on the scale they have there. It came out to be 6 ounces. Took it back to the table, laid out a bunch of paper towels in my little food tray, put the burger on top of it, and squished it. Squeeze all the grease and oil and everything else out of the burger. Did it 2 or 3 times till it was coming out pretty dry, you know, though I was not getting much else. Weighed it again. It was around 3.5 to 4 ounces. Their scale only measures in tenths of a pound, so, you know, I have to kind of calculate, and so it's between 3.5 and 4 ounces. That means I squeezed out about 2 to 2.5 ounces of just grease and whatever juice they had this thing sitting in. It made me laugh. But it was a good sized burger patty, all in all. You know, pretty decent size. And had that for lunch with some Texas Pete hot sauce. Wasn't too shabby at all. You know, it was not it was very dry. Because I had squeezed all the juice and everything out of it. It was fairly dry. Took me a while to chew it. It was very chewy. But it was filling. And that's really all that matters. So, yeah, that was my lunch. It was a little higher in calories than most of what I eat, because normally I have the chicken breast or whatever, and it's a lot lower in calories. So I've only got 220 something, 229 I think, for dinner, which really isn't that bad. That's a 6 ounce portion of chicken or fish or something like that. So really not that big a deal. Yeah. But tomorrow's my big weigh-in. I know I get to see the fruits of my labor tomorrow. You know, I've been sticking to this, and I've been working real hard at it, and I'm doing my best. And if things go well, then tomorrow I get to have an extra 100 calories. And that's supposed to be for fruits and vegetables. And by all you know, I'll be using them for fruits and vegetables too. I'm gonna be out, you know, because I can. That gives me, you know, citrus to use with my when I make my fish. That gives me, you know, all kinds of stuff to cook with. Peppers to really flavor my food up better. All those things. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And you know, I can have like a cup of raw vegetables like broccoli, stuff like that. Look, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna be enjoying it. Give me a little more leeway so I can actually put something in there snack-wise. Like I can pick up some. We'll have to figure out what's on my list for snacks. Hit the Medi Weight Loss webpage tonight and look up. You know, according to Karen and Steve, they've got like cookies and stuff on the Medi Weight Loss webpage. And I'm all about that. So if I can make some cookies that were on my diet, they're protein, I'm all over that shit. I'll make some cookies. But yeah. Looking forward to it. So I'm gonna get this squared away. I'm gonna figure out what I can do and how I can, you know, stay within the rules but still enjoy what I enjoy. Gonna make it happen. So I'm really excited about tomorrow. You know, I've been working, I've been sticking really hard, I've been sticking right to the points on my eating. You know, my Fitness Pal and on my bank book that I've been using, I've always been under my 500 calories for the day. You know, I'm 29 under here, I'm 35 under here. Not because I'm trying to be under, but just because that's how the portions work out. So, you know, I've been sticking to it. I have not broke 500 calories in a day yet. And, you know, it's day 6. That's kind of, for me, that's impressive, because I really don't, I never thought I would have had that kind of willpower. So, you know, I feel like I've lost weight. I feel like I'm lighter. I feel like my pants are looser, but that's all subjective. And like I said earlier, I'm keeping my I'm keeping a sense of what's the term? I'm not getting my hopes up. You know, I'm keeping my expectations realistic. I'm not going to go in there expecting to have lost 15 pounds or even 10 pounds. I mean, Steve did his first week, 10 pounds. You know, right off the bat, bam, 10 pounds lost. Or 11 pounds, actually. He did 11 pounds. So I would love to walk in there and see that I lost 10 or 11 pounds in this last week. I would love to see that. But I'm not going to expect it. Because, you know, things just don't happen that easy. You know, you got to work hard for it. I have been, but, you know, I'm hoping for the best, but, you know. By the way, if I've lost any weight, if I've gone down 5 pounds, 6 pounds, you know, whatever, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be content, because that shows that what I'm doing is working, and I'm able to stick to it. I'm able to do it and stick to it. So, you know. So I can say I'm looking forward to seeing what I've done. You know, seeing what my hard work's done for me, if it's paid off or not. So you know I'll be letting you guys know. First thing in the morning. Appointment's at 8. So yeah, I'll be recording it. I'm definitely excited though. So I'm going home tonight, heading home now. Good Lord. Traffic is backed up. Badly. Going home tonight. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do chicken or fish. I've got some lean turkey meat in there I really need to do something with too. I might go ahead and do something with that tonight. You know, make something out of that. Let's see. Let's see what I feel like. See if I'm feeling frisky when I get home. After I get home and get a shower, see if I'm feeling froggy and want to, you know, jump in there and knock out some turkey. I got to do something with it soon though. I bought it Thursday? Yeah, I think I bought it Thursday of last week, so I need to do something with it. It's gonna go bad. I froze one, the other one's in the fridge, so I'm gonna have to do something with it tonight. Yeah, that's been there a little while. So yeah, I'll toss it in the fridge tonight. I'll pull it out of the fridge tonight and I'll do something with it. Make some patties up and fry them, or Doing the meat donuts. Let me see how that works out again. Got a donut maker with my tray, and I make little 1 ounce meatballs, and I stick them right on the spike from the donut tray. And when I close the tray, it makes a little meat donut. And they come out 1 ounce pre-cooked. After cooked weight, they're a little less because it's ultra lean turkey meat, so it doesn't, it doesn't shrink or get that bad. It doesn't take down much, so yeah. Might do that when I get home. We'll see. I gotta do something with it though. Don't want it to go bad. Make some little meatloaves or something. I might season it up real good, add a lot of good seasoning to it, and then vacuum seal it and leave it for a day or two. Let the flavors really marinate into really soak into the meat. I might do that. I don't know, we'll see. Whatever. I got chicken breast already cooked at home, so I can just cram that in my face if I don't feel like cooking. I've got fish that I can season up and toss on the grill real quick. That's like a 10-minute meal. Unwrap it, season it, slap it right on the little, my little George Foreman with the grill plate in there. 10 minutes later, it's white, crispy, and flaky, and delicious. I don't know, but either way, it's gonna be a good night. We got about 6 ounces of a 35-calorie meat product of some sort, whether it's chicken, turkey, fish, or the ultra lean ground turkey. So yeah, we'll see when I get home. But until then, just check it in. It's overcast and windy, a little breezy today. So I'm not sure if we're gonna get some rain tonight. That'd be lovely. I'll pass right out and only go to bed. But just keeping you guys up to date. I haven't noticed any of the side effects except for dry mouth. They said there could be constipation, there could be dry mouth, jitters, all these, a number of different things that can go along with the fat burner that he's giving you. The dry mouth, definitely. I've got the cotton mouth, and it's helping me drink water more like I should be. So, it's expected, but it's not as bad as it was. I've been a little, not quite jittery, but overly energetic, where I feel like I've got to get up and do something, like right now. I haven't had the handshakes or anything like that. None of the hot flashes yet. Once in a great while, I'll get like a flush. I'll be sitting there and my body, it's like my arms will tingle for a second, and it's like, whoo, It's like somebody's like an AC vent just blew across you, and you're like, oh. So I've had that once or twice, and that's pretty much just a flush from the phentermine, according to the doctor. None of the other issues, My pee's bright yellow. Bright yellow. I mean, like neon. Like antifreeze kind of bright yellow. It's weird. But, that's because, one of the, it's a calcium supplement? No, that's white. It's one of them. Either the fat burner or the vitamin pill. One of those is, bright yellow, and it's causing it, makes your urine yellow. It's just very, very bright yellow. It's funny. They said there could be insomnia. Haven't had that. Not the slightest bit. Matter of fact, I'm sleeping very solid. I don't know. Outside of having to get up and pee, I am definitely peeing a lot because I'm drinking a lot of water. So, outside of that, there's no other side effects he's mentioned or talked about that I'm experiencing or suffering from. Like right now, I'm just a little bit, just the slightest bit hungry. I can feel just the slightest bit of, I can feel just like a little hollow in my stomach. And it makes me want to eat something. But it's not, my stomach's not growling. I'm not like, oh, starving hungry. No, not even uncomfortable. I will say something, though, something I've noticed, and Steve had mentioned to me as well. When you're on this diet, you're extremely aware of your stomach. Before I was on this diet, I'd eat, I'd be satiated, I'd go about my day. I'd get hungry, need to eat, I'd eat, feel satiated, go about my day. The only time I ever thought about my stomach is when I ate too much or when I was hungry. Only time I ever felt any different, only time I ever felt anything at all. But on this medicine, the phentermine is a dopamine, either receptor or inhibitor. I don't remember which one. But basically, it hides the hunger feeling from you longer. And so your stomach it's going to be hungry. It's empty. You know, you're putting 500 calories in there and it's eating it, and your stomach's empty. So it's like, hey, put something in here. But the pill is basically making your brain ignore it. Telling your brain, no, it's all right, we're good. So you will feel your stomach. You'll be aware that it's there, and you'll be aware that, you know, it'll feel unusual. But it's not a bad feeling. You'll just be really aware of it. So it's really the only way I can explain it. You're just going to be aware that your stomach is there and talking to you. Other than that, not much of anything. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling, you know, I had a little bit of a headache today. The doctor said one of the side effects may be a headache, like called a hat band headache, the one that's like right on the top of your head. And I might be feeling that. I really don't feel like I've got a headache, but I kind of do. You know, it's just very, very mild. So that may or may not be a headache, or it might be part of the side effects, or it could just be that it was a busy day and it's hot out here and we did a lot of work today and I'm just tired. So who knows? But you know, if it gets bad, you know, if it actually gets bad that I want to take something for it, I'll grab a Tylenol or something like that. He said anything off the shelf, any off the shelf analgesic will work fine. So, you know, if it actually feels like a headache coming on, I'll grab a Tylenol real quick and knock it out. So, groovy. But yeah, Karen and Steve were talking about steak wraps, or not steak wraps. They did lean ground beef with taco seasoning and made lettuce wraps, like I was telling you about. I wanted to try. So she's been talking about it. Apparently, there's all these recipes on Medi Weight Loss webpage. So I'm gonna hit the page up tonight when I get home and do some research and find out. Because she was saying there's cookies on there, almond cookies made with like ground up almonds, like flour, and it's just a pure protein based cookie, and that just sounds good. I mean, that just, you know, I love almond cookies anyway, and it's a cookie. I mean, don't give a shit. It's a cookie. It'd be something I could snack on, something I could, you know, have in between meals, like 1 or 2 cookies, just to make me feel good. You know. Yeah, stuff like this. I'm looking at, there's a place right here called the Steak Depot. And I'm looking at their sign out front. 4 13-ounce New York strip steaks, $25. And 4 ribeye fillets for $20. You know? And I'm not eating steak right now because it's just too high on my calorie list. I'm going to, when I get the when I get the extra 100 calories and I'm on that, I'm going to start picking up steak, you know, leaner steaks, trim the fat off. I'm going to pick up pork chops, trim the fat off. I'm going to be doing that because I can have the red meat and I can have that, but it's just higher. It's I believe that's in the 75 calories an ounce range. So for 1 ounce of red meat, I can have 3 ounces, almost 3 ounces of chicken, or I can have 2 ounces of chicken. So, you know, I've got to take quantity over quality in some places. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. But I'm definitely going to be picking up some lean steaks, some pork chops, tenderloin. Pork tenderloin is on my list. It's pure white meat, but excellent flavor. You can flavor pork up something spectacular. But yeah. So anyway, that's wow, 18 minutes of recording. So I'm gonna hop off here, and I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna upload these, and I'm gonna call it an evening. So I will see you guys in the morning, and let you know how I did, how I weighed in, what it came out to. So wish me luck, everybody, and thanks again for all the well wishes. You guys have been, you know, right there, helping me keep strong. So thanks, everybody. Bye.